We are going through the writing process from beginning to end. We're discussing the improvements that a college could make to entice new students. In the previous video, we got through steps 1 and 2 of the writing process. We picked our 3 supporting points, we generated some ideas, we generated some specific details. So now in step 3, we need to write a scratch outline. And so there's a few steps to that. We're going to write a topic sentence. We're going to write out our 3 supporting points and maybe include some specific details that we'll want to talk about in our paragraph. Then we're going to go in and add transitional phrases. So that'll give us a good scratch outline or sketch outline. And so in the next video, we will actually write the rough draft. So let's take a look. This is the cluster diagram that we did in the previous video. So let's take this cluster diagram and create a sketch outline. Now, I also have this same cluster diagram in the module, so if you need to have that handy as we're working, you can pull it up on your own. I'll be flipping back and forth between them. So I've got my Microsoft Word open here. The first thing I want to do is write out a topic sentence. Now, if you remember from the module where we talked about topic sentences, we said that a topic sentence needs to have 2 main components. It needs to have the limited topic, which is basically what the paragraph is about, and then the idea that you're going to advance about the topic. So I think our limited topic is improvements to the college. And the idea is that there are some improvements to the college that would entice students. If you'll notice, this is really similar to the question itself. We just took the writing question and turned it into a statement. And oftentimes you can do that and create your topic sentence that way. So I know based on that topic sentence that my paragraph is going to be about improvements to the college. So we're going to have 3 improvements. Let's look and see. What did we come up with? Number 1, we said daycare. And for number 2, we said free tuition. And for number 3, we said textbooks. Okay, now get rid of that 4. So the first thing we need to do is decide what order do we want to put these supporting points in. Are we going to use time order or emphatic order? Well, we're not discussing a process. Time isn't really an issue with this particular prompt, so we're going to use emphatic order. And if you remember, emphatic order just means we're going to emphasize the most important point. It's often called the save the best till last order. So which of these 3 do you think is the best supporting point? I personally like the daycare idea. I think that's the strongest supporting point. So I am going to move that and make that the last one. Well, maybe I will. So these auto formatting things get a little confusing. Okay, so I'm going to move textbooks up to number 1. So what now? I've got my supporting points. Let's go ahead and add in some specific details. What did we say about textbooks? Go back and look at your cluster diagram. We said that we could have online textbooks, that they should be cheaper. For free tuition, we said more students would be able to attend and there would be no student debt. Daycare, convenient, on campus, affordable. So all of that is going to support that point. So now we have our supporting points in order. We've added a few specific details we want to talk about. Are we ready to write our rough draft? Well, before we do, let's go ahead and add in our transitions now so that we don't have to worry about that as we're writing. Some transitional phrases that we often use for emphatic order, we could say first of all. For the next one, maybe secondly. And then we want our last transitional phrase to emphasize that this is the most important one. So why not say most importantly? So now we even have our transitions done. So this is a good sketch outline. So I've got my topic sentence, my 3 supporting points, lots of specific detail, and my transitions. So I'm going to print this out and have this next to me as I'm writing my paragraph, and you see how much of my work is already done for me. So in the next video, we're going to take this outline and turn it into something that actually resembles a paragraph.